So talking of the Dutch influence, Mats, there's a strong one here at this club with Bart and Van Hekke and Joel Veltman. Has that helped you to settle in?
Yeah, of course. It always helps because when I signed it, they directly texted me. I knew Bart already from the national team, but the other two guys I didn't know yet. But they texted me as well, so yeah, it's always helpful if you need something. You can text them or they text you. So yeah, of course it helps. Yeah.
And what did you feel when you walked in here into this training complex?
Yeah, it feels a little bit like a family as well, because nowadays you also eat here together and stuff. And in my former clubs, I played 4 years ago. I played for Excelsior. It's also like this. Everybody eats together, and it feels really good. I think if you're a new player, I think you get integrated really quick. So I think that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. You said that the Brighton have been interested in you for a long time. Were you aware of that they were watching you, that you were a long-term target?
Yes. What I said maybe some interviews ago also already. Like I played for Excelsior, and then Union also want me, and they work together with Brighton, so they have a good view about the player I am. So I think that works also good for me, and the way the players here play, and the new trainer how he wants to play, because I was also talking with De Serbi already. And then the new trainer came, so I need to know how he want to play. But there was also the same way almost. So till now it's really good. I like it as well. Everybody's really kind and really wanting to help, or willing to help. So till now it's good, yeah.
Mm.
As well as there being a strong Dutch connection, obviously you were teammates with Minter last year, so you know each other coming into a new dressing room, and also an ex-Brighton player, Ali Jahanbakhsh, was there. Did he have good things to say about the club?
Yes, I talked with him. He said it's a really nice club. What I said before is also everybody is willing to help, and also the place to live is quite good. He said next to the beach. It's 1 hour with the train to London, and there are worse places in England to live. So he was quite positive. Yeah.
He really sold it.
Yeah, he really sold it. Yeah, he was happy for me that I signed here. Yeah.
Nice. And obviously, as well as Minter coming as well, that must make the transition even easier.
Yeah. I knew already almost the whole team before I came here. But Minter also, really good player. I played 1 year with him. He's really fast and a great player. Yeah.
You made your Premier League debut at Everton, Goodison Park. Can you describe that sensation, that feeling of having arrived in the Premier League, and with all the noise and the excitement around Premier League football, the reputation of it? What was it like actually stepping on the pitch for that game?
Yeah, really nice, of course, to make your debut. I think the first 20 minutes was not good for me, especially in build-up. Maybe the intensity, everything is different. Also the way of playing. I'm not used to the way how they play, because in the Netherlands everybody wants to play from the back. Also, if you are not a really good team, everybody wants to play, and this is just a totally different playing style. Also, long balls in the corner, and so I have to get used to it.
Welcome to England.
Yeah, yeah. So that was different for me, but I think in the second half it went better, and I think the upcoming games I get also rhythm, because this was my first 90 minutes, and after 80 minutes I got also a little bit cramp in my calf. So yeah, it's really nice to be here, and especially to play in the Premier League. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
Do you think you're going to enjoy that change, that different style of football, perhaps more in physical intensity and more pace in the game? Will that suit you?
Yeah, I think it suits me as well, because I also like to make tackles and duels to play that. So I think it will fit me good. Yeah.
I was going to ask you about being a number 6, because Brighton fans they want number 6s. You know, it's maybe a gap that developed in the squad last season, and you are seen as the answer to a problem, if you like. What is the art of playing number 6? What do you have to do that job well?
Yeah, I think the main part is I think nowadays, especially if you play in the midfield, the scanning part is, I think, the biggest thing, that you know what you're gonna do before you receive the ball, and especially if you play on 6, you have to get the pace into the team to switch sides quickly. So the other team has to make the switch from the back. So I think that's the main job if you're on 6. I don't know how to explain it in English, but to keep the tempo in, and switch sides quickly, and play as much forward if possible.
Yeah, sorry.
And then out of possession,
out of possession, you have to keep the also have to control, stay a rest defense, organize it, also coaching a lot. So that's also things I have to improve as well, because now in a new country, different language is also something I have to deal with now. So, but I think it's going well. There are a lot of things to improve still, but that's normal, I think.
New language. Your English is pretty impeccable.
Yeah. In school, my English was really when I was at school. But the last couple of years, I also played with English people and a lot of foreign players. So, yeah, it's getting a little bit better, and I hope in the next couple of years it's getting even much more better. Yeah, much better.
Do you? I'm sorry to carry on about this number 6 thing, but do you prefer to play with another number 6? Because in England we often think you need 2 number 6s. I mean, is one enough? Can you do that job on your own if you have to?
Yes, I can do it. Sometimes, it also depends how the opponent is pressing. Yeah. Sometimes you need to come out under the press. But at Feyenoord we played most of the time like a little bit diagonal. I was a little bit lower, but sometimes he joined, sometimes he stayed away, because we had a different playing style. Fullbacks came in sometimes as well. So that's sometimes also different now, because now sometimes we stay with 2, sometimes with 1. I think with two is sometimes easier because you have more players around where you can make combinations with. But that's also it depends on how they play, of course.
Because there's a great tradition in Holland, isn't there? In the Netherlands, I should say, of that position. People when they think of Dutch football, they think of attacking and Johan Cruyff, but actually there have been some great Dutch central midfield players, haven't there? You know, Edgar Davids and Clarence Seedorf and people like this. Who did you admire when you were learning your trade in that position? Who did you admire and watch?
I watched a lot of Busquets. I like him. He is maybe not the fastest player, but he knows everything so well. I think if you play him the ball, he knows directly where you want to play, and he's really calm on the ball. So I really watch clips of him, and I like how he plays. Yeah.
And Rodri in the Premier League at the moment,
yeah, of course.
That kind of player. Yeah.
I think he's the best at the moment. So, I think those 2 players maybe not that similar, but the way of playing is really similar to each other. So I like that. Yeah.
Talking of the number 6 and obviously being more defensive minded, you've got a really good stature. Do you like getting into the box and opposing corners?
Yes, yeah. Last season I think I make the. It depends also. If you're number 6 and you're lone number 6, you have to control the rest defense, so you cannot go forward to play box to box. But with set pieces, last year I also scored I think 3 or 4 goals. So I like also to be in the box. Yeah.
What's the aim this year? When should we expect your first Premier League goal?
I hope as soon as possible. But I think I can make 2-3 goals. I hope so. Yeah.
That's what Dunky always says every season. Never hits it.
I hope I can make some goals. Yeah, that would be nice.
You're a big signing for the club, and there's a lot of expectation around you. Are you comfortable with that?
Yes. Yeah, you have to. I think you have to play like you always do. It's You cannot change how much a club is paying for you. You just you do your own thing, and I try my best every day on the pitch, try to improve, because I know some parts of my game is still not top. Also the scanning part has to be better. So I try to improve that as well, and then I hope I can make steps and progress my play. Yeah.
I think you said once you have to win a lot of duels in that position. You like the physical side of the game as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you think refereeing over here is it any different from what you've seen so far?
It's different to say, because I played only 1 game, but what normally you hear all the time, like England football is a bit harder, and you can keep on playing much more often. So it's difficult to say, but I hope I can make some. I hope the referee is a bit more soft in that.
Did you get that feeling on Saturday?
I don't know yet. No.
Obviously, when you made your Premier League debut, did it live up to expectation? Obviously, I think a lot of lads from the continent look towards the Premier League as where they want to go. It's known here. I don't know if it's known elsewhere as the global league almost. Mm-hmm. Once you stepped foot on Goodison Park on Saturday, was it a special moment?
Of course, a really nice stadium as well, really loud. Everything
old stadium.
It's really loud, everybody. So I think that is also that's also part of football. I think in England that everybody's really busy with football. The stadiums are always full, so that's also really good. But also the intensity, it's always pressure on the ball. So you have to think fast, act fast, and that's.
Been there many times. Z cars blasting out.
Yeah. Everton is a particularly.
It's very tight.
It's very tight. It's a very English place.
Close also to the pitch as well.
Yeah, lots of people shouting at you.
I don't think there was any left towards the end, was there?
Especially if you 3-0 off.
Yeah. What about the new manager here? Everybody's getting used to him. He's made a really good start. What do you think? What influence might he have on you? What do you think you'll learn from him?
Yeah, he's quite busy with me. Also, always shows clips what I have to improve. Also with the assist with Crofty and with the new coaches as well. What I have to do in better, and that's especially in the scanning part, position wise, where I can be better. What they want me to do, because I'm used to other things, so I have to adapt quick. And till now he's quite similar what I was used to. My former coach was also quite like how he wants to play is almost the same. You have some things are different, but most of the things are quite the same. So it's not a really big switch. If I have to play long balls and stuff, then it's really different. But we always want to play here as well. So.
Do you feel like Fabian can help you take your game to the next level?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I think he's really busy with me, trying to improve me as well. So he's also really strict. If I do something wrong, he tells me directly. So I like that as well, because you can always say the good things, but I think you learn the most if you say what you have to improve. So,
you said that when you get the ball, you always like to know what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Already when you receive the ball. That's quite hard. That's a hard thing to do, isn't it? Is that the way you were taught? Is that?
I think it's not like they taught me that, but last season I was also busy with that, and I spoke also with the coach, and he also said always like, if you play on 6, you have to know, directly you have to keep the tempo high in the game. So if you can play it one touch, because then there are much more space on the other side. So then it's really how can I say it? Important to know your next step already before you receive the ball. But you have to scan a lot, because if you do like this and the ball is not coming 2 or 3 seconds later, something is everything is already changing in your back. So
you'll be playing in front of you're already playing in front of Lewis Dunk, who's a very strong captain, a leader, and I would imagine he will be talking to you quite a lot in the game. You need to strike up a good relationship with him as centre back and captain and sort of team leader.
I think he is coaching me. I think I coach the players in front of me, and so it's going on. So of course, especially as number 6, you have to keep the rest defense. So you talk a lot with each other, and also with GP last game and with him. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah.
Did you watch? Have you watched much of Brighton? Did you watch the games last season? I'm not sure when you knew you were coming here, but did you study Brighton at all last season? Because it was a kind of like a transition year for them last year.
Yeah. I watched a couple of games.
Yeah. And the way they play was one of the reasons you wanted to come here.
Yeah. I like how they play. Always want to build up. They played normally with 2 6s and try to play. Sometimes maybe a little bit. They played a little bit too much, like ball position, but. I like also to have the ball a lot, and they had the ball a lot, so I liked it.
We've talked about obviously settling into the squad, but how have you settled into Brighton itself? Have you managed to discover much of the city yet?
Yes, a couple of days ago I got my car, so yesterday we had off, and I drove a bit around, so that was nice. But I'm still staying in the hotel because I can go in my apartment in 3 weeks, so. I have to stay a couple of weeks.
That'll be nice to be when you get home.
Yeah, because now I'm already a long period there in the hotel, and at a certain point you get this a bit annoying.
Once you've done the menu, it gets kind of boring, doesn't it?
You cannot cook as well, so sometimes I have a takeaway or.
Will the chef's looking after you?
Yeah, sometimes, or I order something and I take it away. So, otherwise you always have the food is not that good if you stay in a hotel.
Yeah, it's not for athletes.
No, it's not good.
No. Has your family come over with you to help you in this period of settling?
Yeah, they helped me a lot. They were a couple of days ago. They were 10 days also here, and on Thursday they're also coming for 4 days. to watch the game also. So, and they helped me a lot, and also with everything around the house and stuff. So that's really nice.
So will that be their first game?
Yeah, there will be. Yeah,
They didn't go to Everton at the weekend.
No,
that's a nice one. We need to replicate that win for them.
Yeah. That was. This is going to be a really nice game. Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah. But you think you think you will like the life in Brighton? It's a pretty cool city.
Yeah, it's also like calm. It's not that busy. It's if you wanna especially in the summer, it's maybe a bit busier with all the people coming to the beach.
Yeah,
but I think I will.
It quietens and it cools down a lot.
Yeah, from the Netherlands, I'm also from the countryside, so it's also quiet. And last 4 years I played, of course, in the West, and it's a bit busier there. But I like it here. Yeah, if you want to go, you can go to London, and otherwise you stay here. Yeah.
Yeah, nice and easy. Yeah, it's nice having the capital on your doorstep. Was that when you're signing for a club? Do you just look at what the club offers you from a footballing perspective, or do you take the location into consideration?
No, also the location. Yeah, because also for my girlfriend, she also needs to like it here. Otherwise, it's also not good, I think. Yeah, and I spoke also with a lot of people, with Ali, with Bart, about it, how it is, and the football-wise, I had already a picture in my head. I also spoke with the coach already, so that was for me already clear. But you also have the other things where you have to look at, and for me, in the end, it was also good. So that was also a reason. Yeah.
What are you hoping to achieve this season, on a personal level? I mean, you've already seen the quality of the players around you, and a lot of young players, good young players, coming into the club in a big rush. Are you sort of kind of optimistic that this is going to be a season? I mean, the team finished 11th last season. Do you feel already there's momentum from pre-season and that first game at Everton? Yeah,
I think we have a lot of quality. Also in front, I think we can create. Everybody can create chances. So I think if we work together and everybody, we do it really as a team, I think we can achieve really nice things this season. So I think my personal objective is to play as many games as possible, and develop me, especially in the scanning, and get used to the intensity and to the duels and the physicality here in England. So
when you say the scanning, so you mean up the pitch or everywhere?
Yeah, on the pitch. You
mean but further forward, how you can use the ball constructively, playing forward? Is that what you mean by scanning?
Yeah, also know what you're gonna do and stuff like that.
Yeah. And you feel like this is if you came to England, this is an perfect club for you to be in England. Because it develops young players. Is that?
Mm-hmm. I think that the whole picture. I think the whole picture, the way of playing, they already sought a lot of players, and they developed already a lot of players. The place where it's next to the coast, so it's also a nice place to live. I think everything, it was perfect for me. Yeah.
Do you still see yourself as a young player? You're 24. Is that young now?
I think it's a little bit in between now. Nowadays, it's not old, it's not young. It's a little bit. No.
Brighton have had some very good central midfielders in the last couple of years or so. Mm-hmm. Moses Caicedo, Alexis McAllister. So it's quite a big job you're taking on in a way, isn't it? I don't want to scare you, but you know, it's a good job to have, because the quality level is already there, isn't it? Mm-hmm. You know how good you have to be to
that's true.
To play in this team.
They're really quality players, so. Yeah, I think we have a really good squad. That's what I told already, and I think we can achieve good things this season. Really. But we have to do it together, and that's the main thing, I think.